All right, a cruise ship out in the middle of the ocean is probably the last place you want to have a medical emergency.
Yeah, well, that's exactly what happened this week. An Air Force team pulled off a daring mission to get a young boy to the hospital. ABC's Trevor Alt reports.
This morning, a Massachusetts mother speaking out after her 12-year-old son was part of a high-stakes Air Force rescue on a cruise ship hundreds of miles offshore.
We were standing there watching the whole time, and I just, screaming and crying over the helicopter blades. It was very scary.
Angela Bridges, her son Aiden, and their family were all on board the Venezia, a Carnival cruise ship en route to New York City from the Caribbean, when Aiden fell seriously ill. The medical team on board concerned by what they saw.
She said, "We're going to do an x-ray." And they did that. And she said, "It looks as though he has a perforation in his bowel." And she said, basically the next thing that we need to do immediately is get him off the ship.
At that point, the ship was outside North Carolina, about 400 miles from land. An Air Force rescue team springing into action, taking multiple helicopters with pararescue men. The journey so remote it required 3 air-to-air refuelings.
The amazing thing about this rescue is actually how smooth it went. We went from zero notification to having aircraft ready, to having aircraft in the air, and the young man in the hospital in just a matter of hours.
Other cruisegoers watching on as the rescue workers lowered down, grabbing Aiden and then his mom. Katie Reed filming this video.
And after that, the whole ship cheered and was screaming and yelling, "Yay!" It was really cool to witness and see that this kid got another chance at life because of that team was phenomenal.
Aiden is now recovering at a North Carolina hospital. His mother grateful for the rescue crews as well as the shipmates who cheered them on.
I feel so much gratitude, gratefulness toward all the people who have been integral to my son's recovery. It's not just the Coast Guard or the Air Force or the doctors or the nurses. It's all of those people.
Now, Aiden has a long recovery ahead, but his mother, Angela, says he's already making really good progress. And she said she was actually fairly calm as he went into surgery because it wasn't nearly as scary as watching him hoisted in a basket up to a military helicopter. Trevor Alt, ABC News, New York.
I can't imagine what was going through that entire family's mind. But thankfully he's got the help that he needed.
Yeah. I mean, the military operation there, I'm sure, was just big deal.
Oh, yeah.
The constant refueling and all that, 400 miles. Wow.
Goodness.
Scary.